What's up, guys? Joe from Love Me Electric. This is our tour little Yukon thing. Basically, 5 out of the 6 of us usually pile into this thing. The entire back area is usually filled with equipment. There's a wall that literally comes up to the back of the seats here. And there's a merch bin that sits right in the middle, which creates the 5th seat for usually Matt or Mark to ride on in the middle.
A little bit illegally.
Illegal, yes. No seatbelt, but for right now, that's how it has to happen. Unless Bob's also driving and has the room for another person, then we can eliminate that problem. Frank, our manager, sits in the seat usually and passes out within the first 5 minutes. Sleeps the entire way. He actually considers going on tour like a recharge for him because he does more sleeping on tour than he does when he's not. So
basically, we switch off driving between me and Joe, and whoever's not driving takes care of the music, keeping everybody awake, GPS, etc. That's pretty much it.
Hotel plans, anything like that. Just like the
captain of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of the time they'll mainly alternate. Many times we'll drive back after a show, like as we are tonight, which results in like not getting home till really late in the morning.
6 in the morning.
So it's definitely a team effort many times on the road on the way back. Basically, this is the command center right here. This is where all Love Me Electric fun stuff happens on the road. Yeah, we got a nice little TV screen right here. Sometimes we'll bring the Wii and we'll play some video games, mainly Geometry Wars. Gets us going throughout the days, and as we have littered usually throughout here, a number of snacks to keep us happy.
See what we got today. We got boneless wings, one of the band's favorite items. This is from a Hy-Vee in Iowa City. We got Chipotle chips, peanut butter, and
Sun chips.
Taco Bell stuff everywhere usually.
Yes. It's an unsanitary life, but it's our
not
life.
too bad. This little mini tour we did, we left very organized from Bridgeport, which is where we usually take off from our house in Bridgeport. We left yesterday morning on time, made it to the venue really close to load-in, had a great load-in, got back in the car. We had moved a bunch of stuff to Bob's, so we had plenty of room. Matt was in Bob's car, and we had GPS for the first time ever. We usually don't have GPS, and this time we decided to enable the GPS on our cell phones, and this tour has actually been the most organized I think we've had in a really long time, and really productive as well.
Yeah, we left at like 10 in the morning today at our hotel, which is sadly kind of early for us sometimes. But we went to Mall of America before our show day, which was a very good experience.
It's insane.
That is for sure.
Last time we were out on the road coming home from Cleveland, we've had our first speeding incident, our first traffic violation in the 8 years Dan and I have been driving shows. We've had our first speeding violation, which is surprising because I've had somewhere between 9 and 13 myself, between the ages of 16 and 18. But this is the first one on the road, and it was late at night. We had somebody illegally sitting in the car on the middle seat, and we had misplaced the most current insurance card, and a lot of times that'll get you in a lot of trouble. But luckily, he was a nice guy, and we got out of that. And that was really the only bad thing that's ever really happened to us on the road. We've had incredible luck out here. Even when we do create disasters for ourselves, such as leaving vital equipment at home for the show, we somehow usually manage to figure out a way to make it work anyway, which is incredible.
Well,
We've kind of built like a whole little legend of us having some kind of luck around this whole touring situation that we do. It's kind of weird. Typically, when there's 5 of us in here, it's so crammed that like backpacks are on top of laps to the point where there's no space whatsoever for anything. Like it's down to like we yell at Frank for bringing an extra bag. Like it's that cramped. Well, Bob's car, which is right next to us, typically can fit more stuff, but Bob he lives on New Lenox, so we don't leave from the same locations, and typically don't always meet up. I mean, usually we don't meet up to switch off and put some people in some stuff in Bob's car. So usually everything's in here. Bob's in there with the drums, and pretty much that's how we do it.